Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here playing some more Warhammer Combat Cards Campaign Mode. This weekend we have a campaign playing as Leagues of Votann against the Orcs with Cut Off the Head as a special modifier, making it a little bit more fun than normal to play as the Leagues. Now, Leagues of Votann have been out for about a year and 3 months now, and they still are not available as a clan dedication, but there have been quite a few campaigns with them, and a lot of opportunities to expand your collection through those campaign packs and whatnot. So I do have a lot of them at a decently high level now. They do have some solid cards and a nice variety of traits, and they've actually been performing pretty well. I feel like it is mostly luck that I've been able to get to level 24 of this campaign without a single loss. And I just want to play a match here and see if I can continue my win streak. There have been a lot of very close calls, because the Orcs are bringing out those Lords of War, which can be very difficult to kill. If you do manage to kill them, you'll get a massive boost to your stats from the Cut Off the Head. But this is the deck that I've been running. We've got the newer Warlord, Atok Warspeak, whose special rule was buffed a while back. You can now shut off an enemy trait for 3 turns. It also applies to the special rule. So if you manage to use it on the Warlord, it'll completely prevent the special rule from triggering, which can be very good. Because this guy is a Psyker, you can go with a different attack type for most of the battle and then end with a powerful psychic attack. So I'm just going all in with the ranged units, even though it was the melee units that got buffed this season. My ranged units are just a lot stronger. I do have 2 healers, the Iron Master and this warrior here. We've got one guy with target acquired, and then we've got 2 big game hunters. This one's at a pretty good level. This one, not so high a level. And then the vehicles I do have at a decent level as well, so some pretty solid damage output there. The thing about Cut Off the Head is you do have to be careful when you deploy your most expensive cards, especially the further you get. So for me, like, the most expensive card in the deck is this one, so I definitely don't want to bring that out turn 1, because once it dies, the enemy's going to get a massive buff to their stats. So let's go ahead and deploy and see if we can work around the modifiers and continue our win streak here. Alright, so we are up against Ghazghkull Thraka, which is, I guess, good because, yeah, we don't have to worry about his special rule helping his bodyguards at all. But he does have 8 bodyguards, which is going to be pretty difficult to get through, I think. So, I mean, do we want to deploy our second most expensive card on the first turn? Kind of a difficult choice here, but I guess we'll just go with a healer for now. Because this is the first card deploying, this is the one that's going to shut down the trait, so you do have to be careful there. It's actually quite tricky to use, honestly. I'm thinking, yeah, I guess we'll have to go with this guy over there, I guess. Yeah, we'll see what kind of traits they bring out. 2 barrage units so far. And it's always a challenge because usually I have the initiative, so I can go first, but that means I don't know what's going to be coming out next. So if something with like shields comes out, for example, I would want to take that down, but there's just no way of knowing. So I guess we're gonna go like this. This is really not ideal. I wanted something with scout, and okay, it turns out they brought something with taunt. This is actually a new card. It's the truck. Fortunately, though, it is the most expensive card, so if I manage to kill it, we'll get a decent buff to my stats, although actually not that much because it's only 17 points. I think we will just ready here for the first turn so that we can do a lot more damage with a future attack. Okay, they're going ranged. It's quite a bit of damage we're suffering here. We do get the counterattack targeting that thing, so this is working out pretty well, I think. We should be able to take down that truck and at least get a little bit of a boost to our stats here. I think we will not actually be able to kill everything. Oh, I lied. Okay, I guess it was enough. So yeah, decent start. Target acquired going over to that warrior, which is good. Mecha Dread coming out, though. That is going to be really problematic. Very powerful card there. And yeah, of course, that is the one that is the priority threat. So in order to get the stat boost, we have to kill that thing, even though it has 2 shields. Luckily, the special rule here can turn off those shields. So, yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do. That does mean we have to drop one of these guys across from the Mega Dread, though. So, we'll just go with this guy. He doesn't actually do that much damage. But, yeah, we'll see what we can do. Alright, 100... 308 damage total. That's pretty good. The Big Game Hunter, again, because we got the attack boost there. So, yeah, that is really giving us an advantage here. Just lost another guy. That is not great. What do we want to drop, though? I mean, we've got... I think we do kind of want a healer. I guess we'll just go over here. Prevent the Squiggoth from getting any more stats. It's not really that useful, honestly, but they're going ranged, which is actually, I think, good for us. Now, hopefully they don't bring out something more expensive than the Mecha Dread, because that would be real bad. But yeah, fortunately it's just a mech gun, so we're good. We're safe for now, anyway. Ooh, this is a little bit tricky, but we have to be careful here because the Mecha Dread is about to get the shields back. So it was a good thing that we managed to finish it off with the barrage there. This guy is getting very low on stats, though. If he dies, we're gonna be in some serious trouble. Ghazghkull Thraka coming to the field. The priority threat is now the Kill-A-Can. And, okay, well, managed to survive here. And this was a surprisingly easy game. I still have plenty of bodyguards left. I'm surprised. I had a lot of games that were much closer, much more difficult. Here you can see that we're shutting down both the Warlord's trait, so no more fear, which is pretty huge. And, of course, he's not going to be getting any more stats from his special rule, although he does keep the stats that he's already gained. So, yeah, you can see here we already have some pretty massive attack buffs, and we can easily finish off the enemy Warlord for win number 24. And that's a lot of victory points. That's more than I've ever gotten, actually. So, yeah, got pretty lucky there. Obviously, like, if they had deployed that Mecha Dread on turn 1, that would have been a little more tricky. But again, this Warlord is very good for dealing with, you know, shields, because you can just turn off the shields. Provided you do deploy that first card in the right position, which can be a little bit tricky. So I did get that match in pretty late, so currently I am in the top 2%. So it looks like all these people above me have not lost a single match either. But let me know how this campaign is going for you. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.